So there is a giving of life, an impartation of life, a giving of righteousness, an imparted righteousness that is given or bestowed upon every believer. It's a free gift. It changes your heart. It changes your nature. Somebody says, all right, well now if this is true, then why do we still sin? And I get that, because we're three parts. We're spirit, soul, and body. Not everything that happened inside of our spirit immediately is displayed in our soul or body. That takes time as we learn to love people, as our minds are renewed. We give more hugs, more handshakes, more smiles. We display the love of Jesus in the body and the soul progressively as we learn what has happened to us in the spirit. So that takes time, and in the meantime, you know as well as I do that we receive temptation. There are influencers upon us. There are things that happen, and we make decisions about our body and our soul and how those are going to be used. We can be used by sin in a given moment. We can be used by God in another moment. And so people can't see your spirit. They can only experience your soul and your body as you relate to the surroundings and the physical world. But you are deeper than that. You're deeper than your soul and deeper than your body. At the core of your being, you have a human spirit. And so what we're seeing then is that righteousness has been poured out within you. Your old spirit died. You got a new human spirit. You're joined to God's spirit. The whole of you is holy and acceptable to Him, even your body. You're the temple of the Holy Spirit, but it's going to take some time for people to see, and it's going to take some time for what's inside to be worked out to the outside. And that's called understanding, spiritual growth, renewing of the mind, whatever you want to call it. What's inside is starting to be exposed, to be showcased on the outside. The inner man and the outer man, they're starting to look more and more alike in terms of the display. It doesn't mean you're 82% righteous or 44% holy. Remember, if Christ comes back right now, you're off the charts holy, off the charts righteous, and you're heaven ready, and He says, come on, let's go. He doesn't say you need a last minute to squeegee or polish. He says, let's go. You're my kid. You're holy. You're righteous. And then we hit the eject button. We go up to heaven, spirit and soul. We get a new body. And now we're not in the presence of temptation. No more evil influencers. The flesh and the world and the devil and the power of sin are all gone. And we are displaying who we really are like brilliant diamonds. And so that's the reason we still sin. We are immersed on planet Earth in an environment that is filled with influencers. And those influencers are not us. But the soul is learning, and we're learning. Our brain, our mind is being renewed. That whole thinker part of you is a process, but it doesn't mean that you're a dirty, rotten sinner. You're a holy, righteous saint who's learning and growing. So does that make sense? This is a really big deal. We've got to see that you're not progressively righteous, even though you're growing. Look, it says in the book of Hebrews, it says that Jesus Himself, Jesus grew in wisdom and stature. But He didn't become more righteous. He didn't become more holy. But He grew in wisdom. He grew in understanding. Likewise, we are too.